Did you know that there's a market worth over $1 trillion that impacts your mortgage, your job, your investments, and even the price of crypto? A lot of people don't know how this market works, or even what this market is. And no, it's not the stock market, it's not Bitcoin, it's the bond market, and it's the most important piece of the global financial system. So, what is a bond? Picture this. You're starting a business. You've got a great business idea, a bulletproof business plan. You've got energy and passion, but you don't have the money to start it. What do? You borrow from somebody who does have the money, and you make a promise to them that not only will you pay them back, but you'll pay them back with a little extra on top. That extra is called interest. People and businesses often borrow money, but did you know that governments borrow money as well? When a company or a government needs to borrow money, they do it by issuing bonds. That makes them the borrower or the issuer of the bond, and the investor is the lender of the bond. Governments are always spending money on all sorts of things, from infrastructure to military to healthcare. But government spending money has a secondary benefit. It stimulates the economy by creating jobs and making citizens and businesses more productive. Because productive citizens and businesses produce tax revenues, and most of the government's revenues come from taxes. Look at this graph showing the sources of the UK government's revenue. You'll see that most of it comes from taxes. In fact, only 11% doesn't come from taxes. But here's the thing. Governments tend to spend a lot more than they collect in revenues. And the gap between what they spend and what they collect is called the budget deficit. Every year, the government spend more than they collect. They add to the total national debt, which is the total amount a government owes from all its past borrowing. As of 2025, the total UK national debt is £2.7 trillion. The total US national debt is a whopping $36.7 trillion. So where does this extra money come from? The government borrows that money from the public by issuing bonds. As the government needs money, the Treasury holds auctions, selling bonds to investors from all over the world. These bonds are typically bought by banks, insurance companies, pension funds, even foreign governments, and also regular people.